Morning, it's Monday the 21st of August and it is now officially 20 days until stage. So 20 days for NABBA and ICN is 26 days. So the last couple of weeks now to go, so 3 weeks. This week and next week I'm going to try and keep things very, very similar. I'm still with Larry on the Wednesday once a week, so I'm going to be doing my legs on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and upper body on Monday, Wednesday with Larry, and then on Friday as well. I'm going to be doing some Monday, so tonight I'm going to be doing my skipping this afternoon when I do my shoulders, and then on Wednesday afternoon I'll do some dead mill sprints along with some steady state cardio, and otherwise all the other days it'll vary between 45 minutes faster cardio in the morning and 60 minutes faster cardio. So 60 minutes I don't like anymore. It's pissing me off, to be honest, but 45 minutes is quite easy. I'm happy with that. But if I find 60 minutes, if I find something on YouTube to watch while I'm doing it, it actually goes really fast. Otherwise, it is painful. So otherwise, 20 days, I won't be doing faster cardio all the way through. So it's mostly going to be this week, next week, and then everything will just taper off completely. So in the home stretch, so I'm not too worried now. My macros going forward, I'm not going to change. I'm going to keep them all the same. I'm going to still continue to carb cycle and do the 3 low days and the 1 high day. So my low days, protein at 145, fats 47, and carbs are going to be at 70. I could go lower, but I'm finding that being at 70 is actually working quite well. My high day protein's at 130, fats at 50, and carbs are up at 120. So I'm going to continue to do the carb cycling, even though I'm really struggling now on the high days. I find as soon as I introduce more carbs, my body wants more. And then the next day, it's really, really hard to go back down to that low day. So I don't really enjoy high day and the next day so much, but it's got to be done to keep the metabolism firing. I had my very last refeed yesterday on Sunday afternoon. It wasn't tracked and it was massive. It was huge. So I would say I'm going to be feeling the effects of all of that food siphoning through me, or whatever the word is, siphoning through me for the next couple of days. So, but that will be my last refeed, and it was quite enough food in there to make my body be in complete shock. Which is what I was wanting to do, really shock it up a little bit. So that's the plan going forward, and I will keep you posted on how everything goes for this week. One thing I will mention is, I don't know what it is currently, but my moods are foul, absolute foul. It's really hard for my family to live with me at the moment. It's really only been since Sunday, so I'm hoping maybe it's that time of the month. I've got no idea when it's due because I haven't actually kept track. So I'm hoping that's what it is, because I don't normally get any kind of symptoms, PMS. I never get anything like that, so this is a bit rare. I don't think it's got anything to do with the food. Maybe it's just because I've been prepping now for a while, and maybe mentally I've checked out for a couple of days. I don't know, but I am foul. So I need to reset and get that under control so people don't try to kill me in the house, or I don't try to kill them. It's now Wednesday morning. I'm on my way out to go and train with Larry, so it's 7:30. I enjoy Wednesdays in a way because I don't have to get up early. It's my sleep-in day, but I still leave the house at 7:30 to get out to be with Larry. I'm gonna do a bit of posing today, I believe, which I'm actually not looking forward to because I'm feeling really gross, quite just watery. I'm not as bloated. I think I was saying before that I've been really foul, and I think it's because I've come so far and I'm feeling the best I've felt in any prep, and I just keep having these gut issues, And when I have these gut issues, I honestly look pregnant. I look 4-6 months pregnant, and it's really, like, it's really upsetting to think that, you know, if it doesn't come together on show day after all this hard work because of, you know, like bloating, yeah, I don't know, I can't even express it really, because it just makes me really upset to think that that could happen. So I'm trying to go through every scenario of everything that I'm eating and what has gone wrong. So Monday and Tuesday I've been pretty foul in the house, you know, and I don't like the way that I am. I've, you know, had a chat to my husband and my daughter, and they've even said, this is not the person that you are. You're always quite happy and quite positive with, you know, with the outlook on how things are going to go. So you know, I've had to get my shit together. I was speaking to a guy in the gym yesterday, and he told me I could go get a B12 shot. I've never had that before, so I did consider it. And then I thought, I'll just try some Berocca. Surprisingly, I had some Berocca yesterday on Tuesday, and I've had one this morning, and it actually has helped with my energy. Whether it's a placebo, I don't know, but so I'm going to be knocking back some Beroccas over the next couple of days. And also, after doing a bit of my own research, I find that if you're a person who is really in tune with your body, like I know when I eat something, I know if it's not right, and I find that the leaner I become, the more I can sense when things are wrong. And also because you can see your body change so much throughout the day. So how you look in the morning compared to lunch, and then at the end of the day full of food, is completely different when you're lean. You can see all the lines and how they disappear throughout the day. So you know, and at the moment when I do bloat, I'm fluctuating 1.5 kilos a day. So that, you know, it fucks with you mentally, where you think, you know, at the start of the day you think, great, I'm going to be ready, and then at the end of the day I think, oh my god, Father, no, I'm not. So yeah, it's a bit of a mental challenge at the moment, you know, trying to deal with that. But one thing that I do know, and I'm not too sure if anyone else is aware of this, but I've actually got celiac disease. So I basically can't have gluten, I can't have gluten and I can't have dairy. So I'm worse with dairy. Dairy absolutely kills me. So I don't think I've ever even eaten cheese in my life, let alone any other dairy products. So, you know, dairy is not really on the radar, never really has been. I've never really, I think I was a bit I think I was lactose intolerant before my daughter, because I always had a reaction to dairy. However, when I had my daughter, that's when I developed celiac disease. I never had it before. So, you know, when I'm prepping, it is a little bit difficult, because I can't really play with a whole load of foods. So when I find foods that work, I need to keep to them. So I'm always very aware of my digestive health, and I really think that that's what the issue is that's happening at the moment, is that because I've been in a caloric deficit for so long now, I think it's just my body is not digesting food properly. My digestive enzymes have sort of like shut down, or, you know, like seriously decreased, whatever the words, you know, scientific stuff that you say, I don't know, but that's to me what feels like is going on in my body. So I'm going to go into the shops and get some digestive enzymes to help me process, and I'm also going to be very aware that when I have my high carb day, maybe not to eat foods that I don't normally eat, which is what I have been doing. Because I've had high carb day, I've been able to eat a few extra things, and I'm finding that when I do introduce the carbs, my body's not processing them, and it's taking me a good 3 or 4 days to get over high carb day. And then by the end of high carb day, I feel amazing again, and the process starts again. That's what I've sort of like come to in my mind, and that's what is making sense. So I'm going to try it. Today is my 3rd low carb day, and I'm actually starting to feel a bit better. The bloating is starting to go away. I'm going to smash a load of water to try and flush whatever's left in me, try and flush all of that out and see how we go. And with high carb day tomorrow, I'm going to have to make sure that I keep it under control, limit it, as I said, on Sunday I did have a refeed, so it wasn't as controlled as what it should be, so that could be part of it as well. So I'm really going to make sure that I keep everything in check, because as of today there's 18 days, and as I said, if I'm on stage, or I get to stage day and I'm feeling the way I have the last 2 days, it'll be really it'd be devastating really to know that I've worked this hard and I've felt so good, and then, you know, to get on stage and have these digestive problems where I'm bloated and I can't even suck my gut in because it's just so painful to hold my stomach. So see how we go. One thing I will say is, even though I have felt like crap, like I felt really negative, I have felt bloated, I have felt shit for the last two days. Sunday night really it started, and it's Wednesday morning now, so yeah, so 2 full days. Even though I do feel like that, you know, we all have to remember that there are going to be bad days, there's going to be, you know, tough days where you don't get results, and this goes in weight loss in general as well. You're going to get the days or the weeks where you don't get the results that you're after, but I find that even though I'm not getting the results, I just think to myself, just keep going, stay the course, keep going, because eventually when your body does change and things swing around, you're going to go, hey, well, at least I stuck on track and now I've got the results. And that's just, you know, part of it. There's ups and downs in everything, so you just got to suck it up, get the shit done, and hope for the best that it's going to work out. Another day, another dollar. Out at Hooks, and we want to get me up on this wall in here. Hi. So this is one of my meals that I'm having. It's 10:30. So I'm having this meal here. It looks really funky. So you can see it's a decent sized bowl. It's a good amount of food. But I ran out of turkey mince this morning. I didn't know. So this is cauliflower rice with taco seasoning. And all this is all egg whites and some beetroot. So God knows how this is going to taste. Oh well. You gotta eat what you gotta eat. So here it goes. It's not nice. Don't do this meal. It's not nice at all. The only thing saving this is the beetroot. So, yeah, not recommended. No. It's Thursday evening here. Thought I'd just do a little quick update. Training with Larry yesterday, so I did weights in the morning with him. Did a bit of chest, which I don't normally do, and I've pulled up like all along here to touch is just so sensitive, but it's nice because I don't normally pull up sore there, so that's quite good. I enjoy doing Wednesday mornings weights because it's a little bit different. Normally I do weights in the afternoon, so all I had to do yesterday when I went to the gym Wednesday afternoon was my cardio, and at the moment I'm finding cardio actually a lot easier rather than doing weights. Weights is a little bit strenuous, but yeah, I'm enjoying the cardio, especially when I go to the gym, just get the cardio done and get out. So yesterday for cardio, just changed up a little bit. I did 40 minutes of steady state on the treadmill, just walking on an incline, and I also did 20 minutes of sprints. Now I'm really actually happy. It's the first time I've done sprints on the treadmill this whole prep. I've done dead mill sprints, which is a lot different because the treadmill's turned off and I'm holding on to the bars as I'm like pushing and running. Whereas this time I just put the treadmill on. It was 15 k's an hour, and I did 30 seconds sprint, 30 seconds off, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and I did 20 rounds, so it's 20 minutes. And the reason why I'm really happy with that is because I've been having a lot of balance issues and I haven't been able to run on the treadmill because of my balance. So really happy that I was able to get through that. However, today I've pulled up so sore through my hip flexors, like really super duper 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 tight. So I'm gonna have to stretch them out quite a bit. The only other thing I don't really like about doing cardio on a Wednesday afternoon is because then I have to back it up with cardio on a Thursday morning. So within 12 hours, I'm doing like 2 hours worth of cardio. But then what goes through my head is at least I don't have to do cardio now for another 24 hours. Went to the gym tonight, did legs again Thursday. I didn't, because my hip flexors are sore, I just thought I don't want to be doing squats and anything that's going to be too strenuous. So instead I thought I would do like big massive giant sets of what I was doing. So I did leg press. I did 10 sets of 10 reps. No, I did just light weights. I think I did about 50, 60 kilo. Then I did sumo deadlifts. I did 10 sets of 10, about 60 kilos on that one. I did single leg dumbbell deadlifts, just because I like the symmetry. I did 10 sets of 10 on each leg, 10 sets of 10 for calf raises, and then I did 5 sets of 15 on each leg, just glute activation. So that was it for me tonight. So it was still over 300, 350 reps. So it is high carb day today, but I've decided I'm not really going to go too high. Today I'm 18 days out, 17, 18 days out. And because my stomach is quite sensitive at the moment to anything, I don't want to piss it off. And I don't want to go too high carb. I'm feeling fine. I had a few Baroccas over the last couple of days and my energy levels are back to where they should be. Cruising through again. So yeah, I'm not going to really bother with high carb days from here out or refeeds. I'm just going to listen to my body, and if I happen to need a few extra carbs, I will. But high carb today, I'm just increasing my carbs by about 20-30 grams. That's all I'm doing. Just adding like a little bit of like a few rice cakes here and there, and strawberries. But yeah, from here out, it's going to be really basic food for me, purely because I don't want to aggravate my stomach, because when I do that, it screws with my head mentally, and I start thinking I'm not going to be ready. So I'd rather be in a good state of mind and know that I'm in control of everything from here out. Morning guys, it is Friday morning. Excuse the way I look, but it's 4:30 on Friday morning. I'm just going to do 45 minutes of fasted cardio this morning, and I'm going to do some skipping this afternoon with shoulders at the gym. But after my update yesterday about the running and the giant sets that I did yesterday, my alarm went off this morning at 4 o'clock and I pretty much just wanted to lay and cry. I am so sore, so I don't think I'll be running for a little while, because my knee, outside of my knee, is really quite sore, and obviously my hip flexors are shot to shit at the moment, so that could be why. But I'm so fucking sore. So I'm going to try and bust out this 45 minutes. I'd like to say as fast as I can, but I can't. I will do it in 45 minutes. And check in later on and let you know how I'm recovering and how I'm coming along. But this is the sorest I've been in a long time. So even my throat's going out in sympathy because I'm fucking tired, fucking sore. So wish me luck. So we're out of the shops. Again, I have my little helper. There she is. And we're going to see if we can go find some jewellery. So we're going to head into Colette and see what we can find. now got our earrings. Think we chose good? Yep. Alright, so we had a sneak peek and we found some other ones that we liked, and we have eventually narrowed it down and we went and bought in Colette. So we'll show you the show day jewellery coming up pretty soon once we decide what I'm going to wear. Okay, Saturday morning. It is now, it's 9 AM. I've just finished doing cardio. I had a bit of sleep in this morning. I think I'm going to lay off doing any weights this weekend, see how I feel, but my body's really sore from those sprints, interval sprints that I did on Wednesday afternoon. I tried doing a bit of posing after my cardio because my body was warm, and I can't even get into my poses. My legs and hips are that sore. So and I'm still sore upper body from Larry's session, and then obviously from my session on last night as well. So I'm going to try and maybe just lay off a little bit. I'm going to see how I pull up tomorrow. But I'm finding that I'm really tired as well, and I think it's just because I'm so sore. When I get up in the middle of the night, or like if I have to go to the toilet, I'm really struggling to even move. So I think I just need really good rest, and sometimes you have to listen to your body. I've been weights training 6 days a week and doing cardio every day. So sometimes you just need to listen to your body and go, okay, right, enough is enough. I'm just going to take that extra day just to rest, so that way I can actually do my sessions properly from here out. So not long now to go. So we're, I think 15, 16 days as of 15 days today. So last 2 weeks are I'm going to make sure that I am nice and well, nice to myself and look after my body. So I might try the roller, see how I go on the roller, but I don't want to be doing the roller later on because I don't want to be getting any bruising coming up. So we'll see how we go there. This morning I'm going to do food prep, out of food on basically everything. So I'll show you what we're going to prep today. So if I go into the fridge, we've got in here, I'm going to do up a bit more of this pulled beef. I'm going to do some of that up. I've been craving strawberries, so I'm going to cut up some strawberries so I can have that. Jelly, I'm going to do up some more jelly, cut up and get the little cucumbers all done. I'm going to cook up some more cauliflower rice, get all that done with the taco seasoning, and then I'm also going to mince all these up. So I've got the turkey breast from Woolies, and it's half a kilo, so I don't know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kilos. I'm also going to do up this, and here is the butter chicken that I've been eating, so I'm going to do up some more of that as well. And then I'm also going to just cut up some, get some carrots to munch on, celery, spring onion. I like to put them all in containers so I don't have to cut them up during the week. So I'll let you know how all this goes. So that's the turkey breast all done up. So that's 5-6 kilos. So now I'm going to put them into bags of about 100 grams. So that way I should have enough to last me 2 or 3 weeks. Well, that's perfect. And in that, when I used these jars here, I ended up actually using 3 jars, as you can see, because there just wasn't enough. The cow. So get that ready. Garlic. Chives, par pink ar, red dirt, and some beef stock as well. So I'm going to get that one there underway. This is not even focusing, so that's irritating. And I'll pop that in, so I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so I'm going to leave that in this slow cooker for 8 hours on low. So it's 10 o'clock here, so that should be ready 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 o'clock tonight. So I might actually have that for dinner. And I'll just keep enjoying the view out there. I've got my daughter. She's out there doing some cleaning. She's cleaning the pool fencing while I cook. That's called slave labor. Get a child. It's on the jelly train, seeing my daughter keeps eating all my jelly. There's 3 sachets, so I use this one. I've been using this my whole prep. Aeroplane jelly. As you can see, low sugar. But if you have a look at the macros on the back, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It's refreshingly guilt-free. Right, so now I'm just gonna get these all ready. The last little bits, some strawberries, red capsicums, some cucumber, some carrots, some celery. My daughter's the main celery eater around here and the carrot eater. She likes it with French onion dip at school. Some sprig onion, and I'm also going to fry up this cauliflower, which I'm going to do right now as well, so I'll show you that. And I'm just going to prep this and put them all in the fridge ready to go, and then I just need to bag up the turkey, and I am done. And it will then be, well, it's 10 o'clock now, so you can see how fast it's taken me to get this stuff done. The meat that's going, and also the turkey, which is just cooling down now. So yeah, you can see it doesn't take a lot, and this is, you know, like a lot of those meals, they're going to get me going for about 2 weeks, especially the turkey. All right, everything is all done, everything's cut up. Capsicum, spring onion, carrots, celery, strawberries and cucumber. So that's all ready. I will box or put them in the fridge now, and I will show you how I'm going to do up the cauliflower rice with taco seasoning. And while I do that, my daughter will continue to do her jobs for the day. Cinderella. So once that's fried for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, then I'll just add, I've got a 1/4 cup of water here. I don't think that's going to be enough, but you don't want to add too much water because then it just becomes really, really runny. You actually want the taco seasoning to stick, which I think 1/4 of a cup for this is actually going to be fine. Then I just stir this all through, make sure it's all attached to the cauliflower rice and there's not any that missed out. Okay, so cauliflower rice is now all done, and I've just let that sit. So it's quite yummy. I actually enjoy this. I really enjoy eating this. It's really filling. It's so low carb. Yeah, and I enjoy it with the taco. Without taco seasoning, it's foul, in my opinion. But this will last me for the day, I reckon. So I'm going to try and blitz my own cauliflower today as well. I have now finished all the bags. As you can see, there's quite a few of bags. All the mince is done, and then there's some more over here. So these are all 100 gram bags. So I'm gonna Ziploc these in a minute, count them up and see how many I've got and get them in the freezer. Okay, so they're all bagged up and all the air's out of them now. So in all of that I've done up, these are all the 100 gram bags that I'm gonna freeze. And there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus a 1. So out of everything I cooked up and then adding in the spices and the sauce, I got 5 kilos in total. 5 kilos and 100 grams. I'm gonna eat that in a minute anyway. So yeah, so you can see if I'm eating one of these a day or even 2 a day, you know, that's gonna last me until stage day, which is good because I'm actually really enjoying this meal with the cauliflower rice and some beetroot. It's actually sitting really well in my stomach. So I'll pop these in the freezer now. So as you can see in the freezer, I now have them all sitting in the drawer here and they go back quite deep. So we've got quite a lot in there that I can just take from whenever I need to. And then at night, these are all chicken breasts I bought the other night. I always just cut them all up. I take off all the fat and then I freeze them all in bags so that way in the morning I can just pull out what I want and it's ready for me at night. I don't have to cut off the fat or waste my time. And in the fridge, now everything is all in here ready to go for the week as well. So yeah, up the top we've got more jelly there at the back. Everything that we just cut up, well, I cut up, not you guys watched. Yeah, and then so that's now ready for the week in the fridge. We've done the freezer and anything in the cupboard, obviously I don't really need to prep, but if I need anything, they're all in containers. They're clearly labelled, I know exactly what I need, and I've got all my sups at the back there as well. And just like that, food prep is done. And as you can see, everything's all tidied away. It's 12:30, I've got everything sorted, and now I'm gonna sit down and have one of my meals. So it is check-in day today. It's Sunday the 27th of August. I am now officially 14 days. So this time in 2 weeks, I will be on stage, well, getting ready, getting glammed up to be on stage. So 14 days until NABBA, and that would make it 21 days. Sorry, yeah, 21 days until ICN. So there's only 6 days between the 2 shows. So very, very exciting. I say that every time I count down, but it is, we're getting nice and close now. So check-in day today, things have stayed, my measurements have stayed very similar. My weight has only come down 100 grams. I'm still holding water, which is fine. I'm still flushing water through my system, and I'm finding that it's getting better. So I'm down to 57.7 as of this morning's weigh-in. My waist is sitting at 65. It doesn't seem to be coming any lower than that. My hips have stayed the same at 88 centimeters, and my legs are at 49.5 centimeters. So yeah, so everything has stayed the same. I ended up this week getting in my fasted cardio every morning, whether it be 60 minutes or 45 minutes. I got 2 skipping sessions in for 20 minutes, but that really honestly don't do anything for me anymore. I'm not sweating, I'm not even breaking a sweat. I'm having a chat through it. So, but it's there just to elevate my heart rate a little bit for when I do my shoulders, because I'm finding that I prefer to sweat a little bit. So it's doing its part. And then instead of doing the dead mills, I did the sprints today, or sprints on Wednesday, which I won't be adding into any of my sessions for the weeks going forward, because it's now Sunday and my hip flexors are just starting to loosen up. So that is how everything went this week. I didn't have such a high carb day during this week. I still increased my carbs, but not a lot. And I'm actually going to do that again for my next high carb day. So I'm only just going to bring it up just by using rice cakes and some sweet potato if need be, or some brown rice or something like that. Things that I know that my body is happy to accept. So that's where we sit as of today. I'm sorry this was such a long vlog, but there was quite a bit that happened this week. And the reason being is because heading into the next 2 weeks, next week's vlog is going to be really, really quick. It's going to be super quick, super short, because I'm not going to be changing a lot. And I pretty much have already organized everything to start happening 10 days before my show. So I don't like to leave things to the last minute. So I will run through all of that with you in the next vlog on how my week is shaping for peak week. I'm also going to let you know the exact dates as to when I'm going to be releasing my vlogs. So you will see peak week up until that day, so that way by the time I post it you will see it live going that night from what I have done, and then show day I will videotape, so that way then I can post it the very next day for you as well, so there's no major delays, and then I'll back it up with the other peak weeks. So stay tuned, I will let you know those dates going forward. And in my next vlog as well, because I've had people asking me, I'm actually going to go through and explain to you the costs of competing. People think that, you know, you turn up and you get up on stage. There is a lot that goes behind all of this. There's a lot of prep, a lot of money, a lot of time. So I am going to run through that with you in my next vlog. And I'm also going to be doing a vlog on what to take to the show. Because a lot of people that haven't competed before have no idea why we walk in with a suitcase full of stuff. And you'll understand why once I post that. So keep your eyes and ears tuned. Those dates are going to be released in my next vlog. So next vlog is going to be very, very small. It's just basically going to be giving you a few insights as to how everything runs. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next vlog. Thanks very much for watching.